The Magical Adventure of the Sleepy Forest. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived a little rabbit named Oliver. Oliver was always on the lookout for new and exciting things to explore in the magical forest. He was fascinated by the different plants and creatures that lived there, and he loved to spend hours wandering through the forest, discovering new things. But on this particular night, as he was exploring the forest, he started to feel very sleepy. He rubbed his eyes and looked around and saw that the trees were getting blurry and his eyes were getting heavy. He realized it was time to find a cozy place to rest, but he didn't know where to go. As he walked around, he stumbled upon a small door hidden behind a bush. Curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to open the door to see what was inside. To his surprise, he found a beautiful magical train called the Sleepy Express. The train was covered in soft green moss and had golden bells that jingled as the train moved. Oliver was amazed and couldn't believe his eyes. As he climbed aboard, he was greeted by a kind conductor who showed him to his own private sleeping car. Inside, Oliver found a warm and cozy bed made of fluffy moss and soft leaves. The train started to move, and Oliver peered out of the window to see the sleepy forest passing by. The trees were twinkling with magical fairy lights, and the stars in the sky shone bright. As he lay down to sleep, Oliver heard the gentle sound of the train's whistle and felt the soft sway of the train. He drifted off into a peaceful slumber and dreamed of all the wonderful adventures he had yet to discover in the magical forest. The next morning, he woke up feeling refreshed and ready to explore the forest once again. He stepped out of his sleeping car and walked over to the dining car, where he was greeted by the friendly conductor who had helped him the night before. The conductor invited him to have breakfast with him and the other passengers on the train. As they ate, the conductor explained to Oliver that the Sleepy Express was a magical train that only ran at night and was designed to take passengers on a peaceful and relaxing journey through the forest. Oliver was thrilled to have discovered such a magical place and asked the conductor if he could ride the Sleepy Express again. The conductor smiled and told him that the train ran every night and he was welcome to ride it any time he wanted. From that day on, Oliver knew that whenever he needed a cozy and peaceful place to rest, he could always count on the Sleepy Express to take him on a magical adventure. He would often ride the train, meeting other passengers and listening to their stories. He also made many friends on the train, including a wise old owl who shared his wisdom and knowledge with Oliver, and a friendly squirrel who loved to tell jokes and make him laugh. Oliver loved riding the Sleepy Express, and every time he did, he felt like he was embarking on a new adventure. And as he drifted off to sleep each night, he knew that he would wake up the next morning feeling refreshed and ready for whatever new adventure the magical forest had in store for him.